guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make these awesome rose gold Disney ears. If you're anything like me, as soon as these ears came out at Disney a few weeks ago, I definitely needed a pair, but unfortunately they sold out in less than a week. I went there a week after they were on sale and they were already gone. So I decided to make my own. And unless you want to pay $100 on eBay, stay tuned for this tutorial so you can make your own too.
Here's what you'll need to make your own mini ears. You're gonna need a foam sheet, a headband, some scissors, a needle and thread, and some pins, a hot glue gun, your rose gold material, and some stuffing or some cotton balls. Next, you're gonna wanna take something big and round and trace 2 circles onto your piece of foam. These will be your Mickey or Minnie ears. I used an old fabric spool that I had around, but I've also seen people use large cups, or you can even find printables online if you just Google it. After you trace your 2 circles, you're going to want to cut both of them out. Next, you're going to take your 2 foam circles and lay them under your headband so you can figure out where you want your ears to be. You can use another pair of ears as reference. Once you find the spot you like them in, you're going to draw 2 lines underneath like that, and you're going to cut them out. Take your fabric and fold it over so that the 2 good sides are on the inside. You're going to want to trace out 2 more circles, but this time leave an extra 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch around where you're tracing. This is very important because if you don't do this, you're not going to have enough room for the ears to fit inside once you sew the fabric together. I like to stick a couple pins in each ear, that way I know that it's not going to come apart when I'm sewing or cutting. Next, you're going to want to cut both circles out. I will admit there were sequins everywhere when I was cutting these out. Now we are going to want to sew each ear. You're going to want to sew about 75% of the circle. If you sew it all together, you're not going to have room for the stuffing. I did a back stitch. If you don't know how to do that, there's lots of YouTube tutorials, or you can use a sewing machine if you have one. After you tie off your thread, you're going to turn your ear inside out where the pretty side's on the outside. Take your foam and put it on the inside. You might need to roll it a little bit. I find that that helps a lot, but you just play with it until you get it in there nice and flat. If you like your ears flat, you can leave them how they were, or you can stuff them with either stuffing or cotton. I stuff both sides because I like mine extra fluffy. Once your ears look how you like them, you're going to want to hot glue them together. Be careful not to burn yourself a million times like I did. If you want mini ears, now we're going to make a bow. I use an extra piece of felt on the inside to make my bow a little bit more fluffy, but that's totally optional. And I just estimate the size of the bow that I want to make. So you're going to take the hot glue gun and you're going to fold each side towards the middle. So you're going to fold the top down, the bottom up, and then each side's in. This is all just totally estimating. I don't use any kind of specific measurements to accomplish this. To make a bow, I pinch the rectangle in the middle, and then you're going to want to shape it with your hands and take your glue gun and place a dot where every fold is. I do this on the front side and the back side, then hold it together until it's nice and dry. For the middle of the bow, cut a long strip, then glue it towards the back, wrap it around, and glue it again. Truthfully, if I were to redo this, I would have made my strip a little bit longer because the more times you wrap it around, just the more secure it makes the bow. Now all we have left is to glue everything to the headband. So what you're going to want to do is place your 2 ears onto the headband and kind of estimate where you want them to go. And then mark little dots on the headband so that when you glue it, you can stick it right on. After you put some glue on, you're going to hold each ear onto the headband for about 20 or 30 seconds to make sure it dries really well. Then you're going to want to take the bow. I put a hot glue strip right across the front of the headband, and I hold it on. And then I also dot glue underneath the ears after I shape them how I want them, because that just gives it a little bit of extra hold. After that, that's it. You have your very own pair of rose gold mini ears that you made yourself. You go, girl.